City. They call it the house that Ruth built with good reason.
The New York World newspaper is long, long gone. And urban myths aside, that's probably not where the name really came from in the first place. Transistor radios, the kind snuck under covers and into classrooms so creative kids could listen to the games, are as antique and irrelevant as telegraph keys, though baby boomer nostalgia might suggest otherwise.
For fun, it's a wonderful toy.
Playoffs have been expanded. Interleague play has removed the essential mystery of two entirely separate entities meeting only once a year, and nearly all of our ancient sporting myths have been cut down to size. So why does the World Series still feel different? Why does it still feel special? Because of what hasn't changed. It began in a time all but unimaginable now. Before broadcast, before two world wars, before the 20th century dawned, before any other professional sport had taken shape. Competing independent leagues playing a game that had emerged out of the New World soil, facing off to prove which was best. It got off to a stuttering start. It died for a few years, it was revived and then canceled, but since 1905, the line is unbroken. At the end of a season that stretches from winter's end to autumn's beginning, the champions of the National and American Leagues meet to determine the best in baseball. And even as many of the details have changed, even as the world part of the World Series has come to represent something more than simple arrogance, the game remains the same. It's hard to imagine Red Grange or Jim Thorpe in the modern sport of football. It's hard to imagine the early stars of basketball competing alongside LeBron James. Hockey players now are bigger and stronger and faster, and the sport style has evolved so much that a Howie Morenz wouldn't entirely recognize what he was watching. But Cy Young, the star of the 1903 World Series champion Boston Americans, would know what to do with Miguel Cabrera or Josh Hamilton. And Steven Strasburg facing down a Babe Ruth or Joe DiMaggio or Ted Williams would know that he had a mammoth challenge on his hands. The ballet of the double play is completed with exactly the same steps. The ritual of batting practice, of dugout conversation, of managers strolling to the mound, the drama of the walk-off shot.
And look who's coming up. The game right now is at the plate. There it goes, the long drive. If it stays fair, home run. Go crazy, folks. Go crazy. Believe what I tell you. That has been so improbable. The impossible has happened.
The final pitch, the final out, is timeless.
Touch them all, Joe. You'll never hit a bigger home run in your life. Unbelievable win.
Look at the calendar. Feel the rhythm of the seasons. And here it is once more. The World Series. Everything else is different, but this.